If you have hooded eyes, here's a beautiful monotone lavender eye makeup that you don't want to miss. It doubles up your lid space and looks absolutely stunning. But before that, for brows, I'm going to start with the Dominique Cosmetics brow pencil in the shade Cool Deep Brown. I love the fact that the pencil has a sharp edge and it's so easy to do hair-like strokes as well as to shape your brows. And it comes with a sharpener in the back, so in case your tip becomes dull, you can always sharpen it. You see how I never extend my brows in the inner or outer corners because I want to make enough space underneath my brows for eye makeup. Now, what are hooded eyes? If you look straight in the mirror and you cannot completely see your lid space because there's some extra skin resting over your lid, which we call the hood, then you might have hooded eyes or partially hooded eyes. You can actually see my crease line cutting right across my lid. That is where I have the fold, and that's where my hood rests on my lid. When you apply eye makeup on hooded lids, it might never be shown because it might get covered by the extra skin resting on top of it. For that reason, there are specific ways of doing makeup on hooded eyes so you can see the eye makeup clearly. First things first, as you can see, I have discoloration on my lid. So to even out my skin tone, I'm going to be using a concealer. This is the Milani concealer in the shade 145, which is a true match to my skin tone. All you need is very little, so I'm going to spread it across my lid and quickly blend it out with a concealer brush from Real Techniques. And just so this doesn't crease, I'm going to very lightly set it with a translucent powder. I'm going to be using the One Size Blurring Setting Powder. As you can see now, the space under my brow has one even skin tone, which gives me flexibility to create any kind of eye makeup. Again, this is my crease line, which is passing right across my lid. And if I apply eye makeup up till my crease line, you will never be able to see it because it's going to hide right underneath that hood. Instead, I'm going to create a new crease above my natural crease line. That way it'll help to make the lid space appear bigger and you can see the eye makeup. I'm going to start with the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette, which is perfect for neutral shades. I'm going to dip into a light brown shade using a sponge tip applicator to do the eye framing. I've taken some eyeshadow on the side of the applicator and then looking straight in the mirror, I'm going to mark my new crease, which is going to be above my natural crease line. So when I keep my eye open, you should be able to see that crease line. Now with the smaller blending brush, I'm going to take more of that brown eyeshadow and I'm going to connect this to the inner and outer corners, blending it out. So now we have a new crease and I'm going to keep on adding more eyeshadow while buffing it out so it looks nice and blended. I'm also going to be smoking it out in the very outer corner and I like to lift my brow while I do this so I can completely see the lid space while blending it out so I don't leave any gaps. Now as you can see, the brown eyeshadow is clearly visible even when I keep my eye open. With the sponge tip applicator, I'm going to smoke out that brown eyeshadow in my lower lash line as well by just swiping it a couple times. From the Urban Decay Ultraviolet palette, I'm going to dip into this beautiful shade called Optimize. Quick note that this eyeshadow palette is completely sold out, so I'm going to link a couple more eyeshadow palettes that look similar to this one in the description box below. With a flat shader brush, I'm going to apply it on my lid. And then I'm going to use a small blending brush to blend out the edges. I'm using the flat shader brush again to neaten up the cut crease a little bit more. And again, as you can see, when I keep my eye open, you can see that eyeshadow, that beautiful lavender eyeshadow, because we've created a new crease line, increasing the lid space. Now I'm taking this thin eyeliner brush by Real Techniques and using some concealer, I'm going to neaten up the cut crease. And then using this light matte ivory shade, I'm going to highlight right underneath the cut crease. And then I'm going to blend it out with that lavender shade to give me that beautiful ombre of shades. Here's my favorite part of this entire tutorial. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadow in Space Cowboy. How stunning is this pearlescent glitter? I'm going to apply it right to the center of my lid with my finger. And as you can see, it's not that chunky glitter. It's a very delicate and absolutely stunning, between a shimmer and a glitter. It's very, very delicate. Then using the 24/7 Inks liquid liner, I'm going to pull out a small wing and line my lash line. To finish up, I'm going to curl my lashes. This is the Sally Hansen curler. And I'm going to apply a coat of mascara. Today I'm going to be using the Milani Highly Rated Lash Extensions Mascara. Now, because I want to keep this look extremely delicate, I'm not going to be using any false lashes, which might look harsh, but you're welcome to use them if you prefer. I'm taking a little bit more of that matte ivory shade to highlight my brow bones. And then using the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist pencil in black, I'm going to just line my top waterline so the skin underneath is not shown. And here is the completed eye look. It's super delicate, so easy to pull off, and looks absolutely stunning. To pair with this beautiful eye look, I'm going to be using the YSL Rouge Shine Lipstick Balm in the shade 162, which is Blushing Rosehip. It's a stunning, soft, rosy nude shade. But before that, I'm lining my lips with a brow pencil. If you've followed me for a while, you know that I absolutely love lining my lips with a brow pencil because it doesn't bleed in the borders. If you especially have mature skin, try this trick. It's incredible. It works better than any lip liner, which might bleed especially in the corners and borders. And here, my friends, is the completed look. It looks so delicate, so sweet, simple, but at the same time, it has enough glam with that beautiful shimmer on the lid. I'd love to know your thoughts on this, so comment below and let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, please don't forget to thumbs up. Let me know what you'd like to watch next. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you click on the View Products link embedded within this video at the bottom left corner, you can open up all the products that I used in today's tutorial. I hope that'll help. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new one. Bye, guys.